all alone when he got the news of his cousin's death, and not only his death, but how they killed him and what they did with his body. And we have to remember that Jesus is 100% God, of course, but he's also 100% man, which means he felt the same emotions that you and I would feel in a position like this. He would have felt the shock and the sorrow and the anguish and the pain and the hurt that went along with hearing that his own cousin, his own flesh and blood, had just been murdered by the king. And not only murdered, but he had his head served to him on a silver platter. Now, we aren't told specifically in scripture how Jesus walked this out, but we're told in other places of scripture most likely what happened. And the first thing he would have done, he would have cried. He probably would have wept really hard because John was his cousin. There's a story in John chapter 11 where Jesus finds out that his friend Lazarus has died. And it says, and Jesus wept. So we know that's one way Jesus dealt with this. The second way Jesus would have dealt with this would have been going into prayer. Now, specifically, it says,